start up the next job.
Where do we want to go?
Start just wouldn't you say we're alternating vehicles?
Yes. Let's see if we got more.
Y'all restored faith in your own innocence. Yeah, and D3 is the one that draws very selective content. For crying out loud now. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. Both of you clued into that? I mean, I know I'm short, but it's not like you just push that derogatory onto me. Like, what?
Oh.
It's a fire helicopter.
Oh.
Let's change the music on this anyway.
He's Doherty.
How's your upgrades coming in?
Not good. I still got the basic pressure washer, but you know.
I'd say like we're using the same. I'm just kind of gentleman in this exactly. So like I'm just using the basic one too, until you buy an upgrade, and then I'm kind of saying free game on that end then.
So I will tell you now, Ein, I think the progress on multiplayer is different. So if you want to play the single player just to get your money up as well, and maybe get yourself some of those upgrades, absolutely feel free. Like
the big problem that we noticed going into the stream is that single player can be done co-op, but it's only up to it's only you and a friend. It's not 3 players. It's 1 to 2 players. But the free play that we're doing here is 1 to 6.
If we ran you through the campaign, like without there would just be 2 of us. But like yeah, with all 3 we can do. Like that's why I'm just picking.
I mean,
random jobs.
I mean, considering how I've been treated, I could just exit here and nobody would ever bat an eye.
Hey,
I would.
Know. We noticed when I left.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could easily do the meme of it, so like Flaney and Ein's field of view, and then I'm just like literally just crouching, and you can't see me at the stage with how short you all are making me out to be.
Soul, I'm trying to sneak past the Dark Elves.
I'll be honest, I do not have much of a bust. And as much as I continue to say that I do have an absolute dump truck, nobody ever believes me, even though I've gotten confirmation on this.
I mean, all I have to do is ask Ellie.
I mean, you have the video. I have the video of her slapping me.
I love that so much.
For reference.
I remember seeing that video.
For reference,
so
for y'all in chat, we were playing Jetbots together, and I think there was a time to where it was kind of like I made the meme. I just made the joke of like the Donkey Kong. You may swap it or you may touch it once. But what I expected was just kind of like a pat and squeeze in my butt. Instead, no. I just got a full slap on me.
Emily full slapped you. I love that.
She fucking smacked that shit and it bounced.
So I am absolutely standing up to what I say when I have an absolute cake on that end.
So, but crazy, the real question is, were you into that?
I mean, I was more shocked because we were playing games and I made an offhanded joke and she was like, really? I was like, we're friends out in the same mind. And then she just slapped me. I was more in shock and then you're like, a surge of pain.
I mean, she saw it opportunity. Yeah, you should check it.
I mean,
you said you may smack it once, and she said, I bet.
Yeah, it really did happen that way. Now, when you say, am I into it? I mean, I necessarily didn't have any idea at the time, just failure was taken, of course, so I didn't have that answer at all. And the act itself shocked me more than me being like, oh, I'm ready, love, whatever. I didn't expect it as we do it. I expected it to just be like a love grip, and it's like, yeah, no, you have cake. Instead, it was just, ah!
Man, I can't believe you're not into my hot bestie. What is it?
She was taken at the time!
And?
You Dark Elves. You Dark Elves and your standards.
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score! Oh
my god. You too!
It's just an extra.
I kept making jokes about why don't we collab more with each other. I can see my own problem now. With you two have too much chemistry and have so much love for me that you can absolutely just berate me like this.
Part of the part of the fun is the is the switch up. You know, it's as they say, the art of seduction. the fact that you have managed to like literally sway someone, that's where it's at.
Like, what do you mean by sway someone? My head is in my hands. Listen how frustrated I'm feeling tonight.
Steal.
What do you mean steal?
Okay, let's take a scenario. Imagine if, like, I'm trying to think of people in GaleForce who are, like, yeah, like, Annie's girlfriend, for example. Like, imagine if you stole Annie away from Annie's girlfriend because Annie just fell head over heels for you. That sort of thing.
I mean, I would basically push them away at that point and say, no, you're taken, I'm not into that, and it does not do anything for me. Spiritually, physically, emotionally. They can fall for me all I want. I'm saying, no, you need to sort out your business first. And even then, that's out of badges and trauma to unpack.
Boo.
You Tardos are weird!
I do say this in jest. Obviously, I do. Like, I will always, you know, respect any boundaries and relationships that are put in place, but I like the fun. And so,
planning. We need to start our conversations that are obviously satirical with an R/S just to be on the safe side.
I think so, because I realized from speaking that I could sound like a bad person, but I mean,
and I know that you don't mean any harm with it anyway, because to be fair, you also did weave in with hypothetically. But of course, you know, in a friend group, that just goes out the window.
Yes.
Also, you two are dark elves. It's weird.
Oh, I see. Racism.
Oh, so we're dark elves, and that makes us weird. Okay.
It's not racism pointed at you. I'm just pointing out your personalities. It has nothing to do with your race.
Stereotyping.
Stereotyping when it says I'm not comparing you to anything. I'm just saying you. I'm just pointing out you two are both dark elves, and you are weird, independently of each other.
It doesn't matter if it's correct.
Oh my goodness. Now you're turning this all on me. When did I become the bad guy in this situation? No comment? You two suck so much.
You remember how you were saying that you're from a fantasy world? And like, you know, aren't goblins always the bad guy? Right?
Are you accusing me of being a goblin now?
No.
That's a very long pause. That's a very, very long pause.
Looks at D3.
We need art.
What? No!
Oh my god, a Halloween art of us stuffing Cruzy in like a goblin onesie.
No, I really am buying a onesie for Halloween.
Like a goblin costume then, like, you know, with the hood and the face poking through it, with like, that would be so fun.
I was really looking to just get a PR com from her YCHs, and the Joyce one, none of them are goblins.
I'll make it special.
I'm still waiting for my other commission to finish up.
Your other Willy commission?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one.
Yep, that one.
Yeah, it's definitely not serious for stream content, let's just put it that way. But then again, Ein's the wife guy, so...
Yeah, good of him to have a wife. Now we can steal it.
D3 goes, I am tempted, but I don't think it would make Cruzy happy. I think you're just wasting your time on me at that point. I already told you my stance on fan art is go ahead, see what happens. Because Calvin freaking made the Full Metal Alchemist edit of Dodge me. And, quote, you know Cruzy got that dodge in her, and just... You can do it if you want, but I think you're wasting your time, so I'll begrudgingly say thank you for your service and time. I still love you, D3, but what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? I'm not gonna be proudly share it out. Yeah, somebody made me a goblin. They'd probably go, you're weird, dude. And also, why do you want to be a goblin? I didn't ask to be like this!
Come on, Tailblade.
You guys being silent when I'm trying to make the case for myself doesn't help me at all, ever.
Sorry, I was focusing on the power washes.
You can focus on your love interest right here, too, who's in a state of duress.
I mean, you're kind of, you know, pumping yourself into duress.
What do you mean?
We haven't done anything.
I'm trying to stop the flames of this from fading outwards, and I could use the help. You know the moment, man, we are fucking under attack. I need help. I am under attack.
I mean, you might be. Me and Ein are sort of on level with attack. You're, well, yeah, me and Ein are on level with attack, and you're under it.
Oh my god! How?
Good one, Planny. That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
Man, this was actually a bad idea.
What are you talking about? This is the greatest idea ever.
This was such a bad idea.
It's like my second stream back after forever.
Honestly, Elf Sandwich does describe it because I am absolutely just getting smothered by love. I say in the biggest quotation marks from you two.
Yeah.
Quotation marks.
I'm not feeling very good love right now here, people. I'm gonna be real.
There's our group name, air quotes. One is A, it's wind-based, and B, it's all we do is make jokes.
Goodness gracious. Fan the flames that higher, don't put them out. Look, when you get close enough friends, all sense of proper goes out the windows. Yeah, dude. It's the homies good night.
That's a good point. I want to just address something real quick. Speaking of the word quotes, Ein, what on God's green earth do you get up to with Infinity? Because the amount of quotes that boy posts.
For reference, we have an independent Discord channel just called Quotes. Or Quote Notes, or whatever it's called. And it's just for anytime somebody says something extremely sus. The thing is, I'm just gonna read it off. What has Ein most recently said? That is very, very sus.
I think Infinity posted one last night.
Well, I'm scrolling up the quotes. Let's see here. And bro penetrated me.
I have context for each of these.
Well, in that case, then would you like to read out what you said, followed by what the context was?
No. You go ahead. Just read out each one, and I will provide context.
You are actually driving in this double-edged sword in here. Okay. Ein from just the other day. Quote, and bro penetrated all of that without any lube. End quote.
Okay, so the context behind that quote is I was playing Generation Zero, and I was going up against a Phoenix-class hunter that has a shoulder-mounted rail cannon. I was hiding behind the corner of a concrete building, and the laser just so happens to go through the said corner that I was hiding behind, and I somehow just took direct damage from that shot.
Okay,
so
where's the lube part
Finn
coming?
was like, that's like 3 feet of concrete, to which I then proceeded to say, and bro penetrated all of that without any lube.
Next quote.
Okay.
Quote, you told my friend, Gucci Gucci Goo. End quote.
Okay, alright, this one's a little bit different.
A little bit? How different is it?
Okay, Are you familiar with the Poke Rogue game?
Naturally, I've been in call with you playing it.
Okay, alright, so I had I was playing Endless Spliced mode, and I had a Blissey Duraludon, was it Duraludon? No, Bastiodon. That's what it was. Duraludon is something else completely different.
Yeah, Duraludon's Gen 8.
Where the fuck did I get? Okay, alright, anyways. Point aside, it was a Blissey Bastiodon, fusion, and it knew Metrodome. It was
Okay.
It was a double battle with Blissey and one other spliced Pokemon that I had. The other Pokemon proceeds to immediately die from the damage it took, and then during that time, my Blissey used Metronome, to which it then proceeded to use the move Tickle.
Fantastic.
So, the one Pokemon dies, and Blissey's response was to just tickle the enemy.
And that inspired you in the POV of Blissey to go.
You killed my friend! Coochie coochie you!
You are Ein Falseblood, you are a silly man.
I am the funny green man, okay?
He is the funny green man.
Goodness. To catch up on chat real quick. D3, going back to like the drawing stuff right there. Yeah, I know you're open to anything, but I think I'd rather make art that you are proud of, lol. Like if I do draw the lewd stuff, I'd want to make it immaculate, so someone will go, that's kind of wild, but it's done so good. At that point, I'd rather just draw Cruzy doing a kickflip most of the time. Drawing a... I have no idea what that means. I'll be honest with you. D3,
What?
GWAFA, Cruzy probably would do the wouldn't do the trick. I don't know what that means. I'll be honest with you here. Vincent goes, put your my bane and pleasure. I mean, I've sat in Charles Wanton enough with on Infinity to where that goes on. But continuing the audit, your next quote is, quote, I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish, end quote.
Monster Hunter, fighting a Gyrototus. The high-ranked Gyrototus while I was in my Master Rank gear. And just kind of going to town on it with my lungs.
Thank you, D3, for DMing me that. That doesn't help me at all. Proceeding on with that, your next quote. Everybody is just double edging me. I'm pretty sure that's just straight up Pokemon.
That's also Pokerogue.
Obviously. Next quote. Quote, like for instance, if I want to fuck a Gardevoir, then I'll fuck one.
Okay,
I'm the wife guy over here.
I don't remember the context behind this one, so I will take
October. No, we're going further back. This was August 14th that you said this on.
Oh, what was that?
I'm the wife guy over here.
I literally cannot remember for the life of me where the context came from that. You said it was in August?
August 14th, it says. Yep.
It might have been just another Pokerogue sesh. I don't know. That's my best guess.
Followed by an exchange between you and Infinity. What kind of man are you? The one that wants to die between her legs.
You know, somehow I feel like this is about Gardevoir as well.
I still think it is. This was only 3 days apart. This is August 11th now.
Maybe I don't suppose you were writing up saviors with Infinity presently.
Let me look through my Steam library and see if anything just kind of comes to
Trims
mind.
and goes, Ein, these are insane. Followed by the next one. Quote, one more now, spoon me, end quote.
Okay. Also Pokerogue because I was looking for twisted spoons.
Okay, some of these are what's his face are in jokes, but the next one immediately just goes, quote, I need the Borners to be more Dorners, you know what I mean? End quote. I don't think we know what you mean. I am gonna break the funny green man by the end of the stream. I'm going to break this man. Yeah, you want to speak?
I got nothing. I got nothing, Chief.
Your next code wasn't sus, but it's just boss earns $1, I make a dime. That's why I do a sit flip on company time.
I want to say that was What was the date on that?
That one was June 12th.
June 12th. I think that was while I was still playing Cyberpunk. Yeah, it was, because I went to go do a race, I think. At least I think.
Next sus quote, and I'm just gonna read what Infinity posted, word for word in the Discord. Quote, "The cape can come later, as will I," end quote. And he titled it Drunt Giggly Bitchine.
I mean, we're currently experiencing drunk giggly bitchine.
Well,
was-
I'm not even drunk.
That was March 14th. Unless you remember exactly if you were or were not drunk on March 14th.
Boss, I got nothing.
Ein on January 5th. Well, just thought, I said, quote, "Well, just thought you'd want to update your 3D sex model, that's all," end quote.
I remember.
I want to say I remember what that one is.
It sounds like a VR chat one. Anyway.
Yeah, that sounds something from the VR chat conversation. I want to say.
I enjoyed the.
Which
sex
makes me
model.
immediately think the only person you're playing VR with is me. So, what?
Nah, like we played. I remember Iron's sex model is great.
Well, it's broken.
But he also said, well, just thought you'd want to update your model, that's all. So I'm guessing it's directed towards me, so in that case, I'm going, huh?
I got nothing.
Fantastic. Well, I think we've proved our point there.
Followed by another flop by Ein. Quote, "I will also say it's been rooting smoothly." End quote.
Okay, that was whenever I was playing Phantom Liberty, and I flubbed my words so hard.
You really have.
It is smoothing runly.
I don't even want to say this one on
No,
stream, and I'm not going to.
Is it the one?
I mean, you say, is it the? Do you know how little in there, or is it down?
I gotta look at it. I gotta look at the quotes. Nah, I gotta look at the quotes now.
There's a lot of sus ones that I don't even know. I don't want to keep going on. We're never getting anywhere with this. This YouTube video is gonna be wild, dude. It's just the audit of Ein Falseblood.
Okay. Well,
Bro is flabbergasted by his own past comments.
I honestly don't know which one you're talking about.
Exactly.
It's okay. Move on to the next one.
Exactly.
Move on to the next one, Chief.
I mean, there's a few ones I don't want to say. Oh, let's see. No, there's a few that I can say, and I'm just gonna question you. Quote, "This thing holds 35 rounds. That's how long I wish I could go for." End quote.
Another Cyberpunk one. Oh wait, no. That one is that one's Generation Zero because I got the experimental
That is
AG4.
October 18 of last year.
Yep, that would be Generation Zero.
Quote,
Because I got the
"Everybody
experimental
loves to put their
AG4.
dick up my."
I don't even know where that one.
That was the following day, October 19th, 2023. You see, people? This man to not ever hold a public speaking position. He's going to say something that will tank his reputation and anybody he represents. Oh my god. You had no defense for this one, Ein?
None. I have zero.
This man needs some help. Absolutely. Should I keep going even at this point?
Sure. Let's just go ahead and leak the Discord chats.
Quote. "Yeah, that's about as realistic as me avoiding the Gardevoir allegations." End quote. I mean, you've self-admitted it yourself that you're never beating them, which is why I will hold you to your title of I'm the white
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a moot
Yeah.
point more than anything. I'm just looking through a few of these. I got a few different quotes from just actual other people that's not just Ein. Which is
No,
hilarious.
I started to take the quotes channel by storm whenever I started playing games with Infinity.
Yeah, kind of. Quote, one more touch and I would have been able to fit in there, end quote?
Oh, okay, that one is a,
That's August 17, 2023.
That's a Zelda, Ocarina of Time randomized, quote.
There you go. I need help cleaning this here, and then you can be free from the audit. Exchange between you and an Infinity.
Okay.
Infinity goes, I hate how it goes flaccid when you touch it. And you go, quote, if it goes flaccid when you touch it, you're doing something wrong, bud.
Okay, that one's Risk of Rain. He's talking about the Void Pods from the Void Seeds.
Fair enough. And then we have another birth of non-you quotes. I'm just surprised that you had so much. Then again, you and Infinity are degenerate hours to one extent or another, so I don't know.
Bro, me and him are siblings, okay?
Goodness gracious.
Oh, how long have I been muted? Oh no.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh no.
I have no idea how much Steph has missed off. Yeah, it was basically just sort of commenting on how, yeah, a lot of this is like, I remember you guys playing the late night Zelda, like, I remember, like, it was kind of the beginning of where you started taking over the Twitch channel. You know, just overall, just, like, insane with these. Do we want to do another job? How are we feeling energy-wise?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
Okay.
Maybe one or two more, because it is 2.
Yeah. Oh, hello.